a full load. Look at that tuck. Oos. Big old tuck on the big Falc. I really need to get set up better. I need to actually build my wheel rack for my trailer and everything that I have been planning for like 2 years, but I still haven't done. Righto guys, welcome to Matsuri vlog, sort of number 1. I'm gonna try and vlog each day, even though today's Friday. Obviously in the last one, didn't get to vlog anything on the way down there because I wasn't aware that whether I'd be able to upload or not, so I don't even know when he's gonna be watching this, but hopefully not too long after Matsuri. But gonna try and break it up into 2 vlogs, 2 days, 2 short and sweet little vlogs of just what's going on during the day. And I'll probably release the driving content in a separate video. So anyway, it is currently midday on a Friday, and as you can see, pretty much packed up, ready to go. I think this is probably the most organized and earliest I've ever been organized for a Matsuri, ever. Well, out of 3, this has been the best one out of 3. So yeah, we're just gonna mosey off here in like an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something I probably shouldn't, but the 1 year I went to Power Cruise where I had the car ready, like days beforehand, was packed up, we're down there early, no stress, everything was sweet, and it was fucking just, the car went mint for most of the day and everything was cool, and we were going through tyres and smashing nitrous. Then you know what happened?
What?
The oil pump fell off and it shat itself. Spat rods everywhere.
It took you a long time to say that.
Well, I'm just saying that don't get your hopes up just because things have gone well so far. In my experience, that's a bad sign.
Thanks, Rex. Appreciate the support.
How are you today, sir? Doing all right?
All right, roll out.
What about that one? $9. SPF 50.
All right.
Do the job.
Sun safety. Big safe. Just a quick stop for a little upload. Last little Matsuri prep video. Making pretty good time. Not bad at all. It's pretty sick stuff here already.
Easy. Easy peasy.
Not bad. Now we play hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
As always, was an absolute shit fight, but we got in. We only had to wait like an hour. All right, it is windy. Anyway, it was a shit fight to get in, but we got here. So I started setting up camp a bit. Anyway, I'm just about to head over and do scrutineering and stuff. Oh yeah, Rex already wrecked his leg with the trailer. Dropped the trailer on his damn leg.
Yeah, that was heaps of fun.
Didn't clip in the jockey wheel properly. The trailer fell on his leg.
It was unpleasant, to say the least. Not a good start to the day.
Alrighty, pretty much set up, scrutineered. It was a mission, as always with Matsuri, but glad to get it over and done with early on the Friday afternoon. So now I can just get up and drive in the morning. So this is more or less the setup. Pretty simple, Rex's tent there. And yeah, not bad at all. So anyway, that's it for tonight. I'll see you in the morning. It is looking buttery. Nice. I wasn't even excited, I just couldn't sleep. Couldn't even see it, like, fuck, it looked like shit. I just didn't sleep at all. Like, at all, not even a little bit. How to wash up at Matsuri, because he didn't bring anything to wash up in.
It was like 2 things.
Genius.
3, to include the cutting board.
Man, the track is looking good though. Also guys, don't be this fuckhead. Not a fucking racetrack. Fucking camping.
That's what I was going to tell you.
You fucking wanker. What a dick. What an absolute cockhead. Sick one, mate. Fucking legend. Hey! How's it going, mate?
Alright, given this is the first lap, we're going to go nice and easy into turn 2.
Alrighty, so we are 2 laps in, and it's not exactly an ideal start.
I've already burnt myself.
So
And I'm
this happened. Also, it's still hitting like 16, 17 pounds. So I've just wound that controller right in, and hopefully that's sorted maybe. And yeah, it blew this out. So that's obviously just heat and then exploding, which is bad. Trix's parts to the rescue again, just like last Matsuri. Bit of deja vu with another part. Another silicon bend, but I really need to try and find a way to shield this from the heat of that hot side, because otherwise it's going to continue to do that, which is not ideal. So, sort of just trying to see what I can flog off the Falcon as far as heat shielding goes. Got Slim Shady here helping out too. Neil, say hello, Slim. And also did heater hose again, literally the same heater hose.
Yeah, that split just there behind the clamp.
Stupid asshole.
So naturally, we got to change everything while it's hot. I've burnt myself. I'm already bleeding.
Track mechanics. Anyway, I'm glad I got another one of these, but yeah, I just need to find a way to shield it from that manifold a bit. So now this has happened. I'm gonna use this.
Oh, about the boost issue, the other thing we could try is take the T out completely.
Yeah.
And just join it and just run it on straight up manifold.
See what it does there.
See what it does.
It did go down more clicks than I thought it was wound out, so.
Okay. Well, just that's an option later on if it's
Yeah.
still over boost.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. So big shout out to the Mighty Falk, saving the day yet again, all the time. This is what we have come up with, our little creation of heat shield. It's wild, but yeah, you know, it's stupid, but it works. Rex is just working on getting that beanie off. We're gonna try and take it off because it was just catching on fire. Also, with how hot this hot side's getting, I think it's gonna do more damage than any good. So, trying to get that out.
It's caught on you. Stupid heat shield!
Oh, I'm sorry. So hopefully this keeps us in the business. So yeah, the old beanie didn't fare too well.
That's what that white stuff is that's on the
So anyway,
manifold there.
hopefully now, trouble-free the rest of the day. Let's hope. Yeah, fingers crossed. Righto, so I'm still having boost control issues. It's still running like a good 18 pound, which is not really what I want. So what I'm gonna try and do, like I've wound that boost controller, that T, all the way in as much as I can. Still not doing anything, so what I'm gonna do is take it out and just try and run just gate pressure straight up. I'm gonna message Luke and just double check what spring was in that gate, but I'm pretty sure it was a 7. And so I'll probably steal one of these butt joins and just put it in there and run gate pressure. And then I figure if worst comes to worst, I can use this reference that I plugged up that was getting like way too high reference, and that way I can hopefully at least get it to open early.
Yeah, that's it, because it was seeing real high boost. So
Yeah, exactly. So
push the spring open,
so
push the diaphragm.
that's what we're gonna try. Plus I need tires. So. Alrighty, so just completely removed that boost T, so it's just reference straight from the manifold to the gate. I messaged Luke to try and double check what spring was in that gate if he remembers, so hopefully he'll reply soon and we know. But I'm pretty sure it used to be a 7. But anyway, got fresh tyres, so I'll go out now and see what it does, and that'll probably tell the tale. so just had a mishap. The old top hose just exploded off and spat coolant everywhere, so I had to fix that. So that happened over in the pits just after I come in from that last run. Had to do tyres anyway. I was just standing behind the car and it just exploded. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's all right now. Need to do more cool down laps. Alright, it's a bad time. Looks like I've done another turbo, which is the suck. So I'll try and find another one, I suppose. So Rex is just here trying to get the intake off so we can see what the compressor wheel looks like. But definitely sounds to be turbo dead.
She's not turning.
It's not doing spoolie boy things. Alrighty, so we're going to pull the dump off and then just try and see what happened to the turbine wheel. Is the plan. Righto, so the turbine wheel is absolutely minced. It's obviously snapped the shaft right at the turbine wheel and it's just rolling around, rattling around in there, doing not much. So that's pretty much Matsuri, done and dusted. Oh no. What a hectic day, what a pain, but I guess stuff like this happens, it's Matsuri. Anyway, my turbine wheel is absolutely cooked. There's not really anything I can do about it. I don't particularly want to go buying another turbo because I know it's the setup that's the problem. I'm still pretty sure it's the blow-by that's pressurizing the drain, which is causing the oil to cake in the rear bearing, which is causing it to cook and break the shaft. So even if I got hold of another turbo, it's probably only going to last again for not that long. So back to the drawing board, probably pull that motor back out, re-ring it, put some breathers in the sump, and go to a high mount setup that drains a bit better. It's going to be probably the plan. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to sit back and watch, because I haven't had a chance to actually watch today. It's been that crazy. So I'm going to watch a few of the boys, send it, have a good time, and just chill for the rest of the day, and then tomorrow I'll pack up and go home. Anyway, shit happens. a nice day for a drive. Too bad I don't have a running car. F's in the chat for Max's R31 and Max's Matsuri weekend. That's Dan. Do a skedaddle. Speedy boys. Righto guys, so in summary, Matsuri was not that much of a success. Pretty ungood. Broken car on Saturday, early afternoon. Makes for not a great weekend. Still had a lot of fun. Met some mad people. Still a rad time. But yeah, sort of just bummed that, you know, couldn't get my car fixed. So sort of as the day progressed, I got those first 2 laps in, popped that silicon bend, went back in, made up that heat shield to try and stop that from happening, put a new silicon bend on. Then I got a couple more laps in, but the car was still running at like 18 pound, like way too much boost. So I was screwing around trying to get boost under control there. Ended up obviously just taking that boost here out and managed to get it down to making about 8.5, 9 pound, which for me, I was just happy to have it safe, but it was really, I really had to work the car at that sort of power. So I didn't feel like I drove very well. I'm pretty sure in total I only got like 8, 9 laps or something. So didn't do a whole lot of laps. So yeah, I didn't really get a lot of driving in, and every time I went out on track, the car was sort of different. It was behaving differently because it was different boost. So I really feel like I didn't drive very well at all, which is a bummer. So between feeling like I didn't drive very well, and then obviously the car braking is a bit of a bummer. But anyway, at 9 pound, I had to spank it to get it to like drive. I have to commend people who drive out like aspirated SRs and aspirated RBs and stuff. It's a lot of work. But anyway, that was my idea when I built the car. It was meant to be pretty low power so that I could learn to drive to that sort of power. But it was good fun. I just needed a bit more time to get used to the power level. Probably would have been alright, but yeah, that did drive like trash in the morning. Problem was, even if I could get a turbo, which Liam had a new one at home, plus Rex has a spare one. Rex has one on his R31 as well, so I could have potentially gotten one and put a new one on it. But for one, there's a lot of work to do trackside. Not that I'm against doing that, but the problem is it's obviously that setup that is killing these turbos, whether it be the blow-by that is pressurizing the return being too short, or the fact they're just getting too hot. Either way, it's definitely that setup. So even if I got another one and put it on, went through all that effort, it would have just been another one anyway. So just didn't really seem worth doing. So just called it the weekend, which is you know, sad time. So I know there are going to be a lot of people that are going to jump on the should just buy a decent turbo sort of idea, spend the money to buy an actual Garrett or something. But the fact is, if it's the setup that's killing the turbos, it may even still kill a genuine turbo. So it sort of seems pointless spending all that money on a turbo that I might just kill anyway. It's just flushing even more money away. So anyway, my plan is obviously once the bank account does some recovering from Matsuri, so a little bit down the track, I'm going to pull that motor back out. I'm going to re-ring it because that blow-by is just getting too severe. It'll be interesting to see what it actually comes back on a comp test now after the abuse that it's gotten. So pull the motor out, re-ring it, maybe even put the low comp pistons back in it, not sure yet, and then put it all back together, and I'm going to go back to a high mount setup. So unsure at this stage what manifold I'll be looking to get, what manifold I'll try and use, but definitely going back to a high mount because I think it is a much better setup for what I'm doing. I just reckon that low mount would do alright on a street car, but when you're looking at something that's just pretty much bouncing off limiter all day, it's just creating way too much heat and just not enough flow for really what I'm doing, I don't think. So I tried my best, can't say I didn't try, but yeah, the low mount's just not going to work out. So time for the low mount to go, I think. So anyway, I didn't get nearly as much content as I really wanted to, so I'm not sure what I'll do as far as videos go. I'll have to go through the footage. So at this point that I'm recording this, I'm not quite sure what I'll do. But yeah, obviously all my ideas for different videos from Matsuri didn't work out because I didn't manage to drive. And apart from that, I didn't even really film. Sort of after Saturday morning was so hectic, having all those annoying little issues with the heat hoses and stuff. Those issues are just an annoyance. But then making that heat shield and that, I was just flat out all the way up until I popped the turbo. Like I had not even been able to sit down and watch at that point. I had people coming over and talking to me about some cars on track that I hadn't even had a chance to even watch it at all. So after I popped that, I sort of just chilled out and actually just watched and enjoyed being there, and so I hung around with some cool people and met some new people rather than go around trying to film everything. So sorry guys, didn't get a whole heap of content like that, but obviously there are a lot of people that do a lot better production that are there making videos of that sort of stuff anyway, but I'll see what I can muster together out of what I've got. Also, just being there and watching everything and all the issues I've had and watching the issues other people had gave me a few like new ideas for the Crusader as well when it comes time to do that. So got like a few ideas to put in place there to try and make sure that car is a nice, reliable, you know, fun car that always will work. That's the idea, is have a car that's always going to work. Anyway, at this stage, I'm not sure when I'll be driving again. Potentially not this year, probably not driving again this year at this stage. I just can't see me getting all of the stuff I want to get done to the car done in time to drive again this year. So probably that'll be it for my driving until next year, but that just gives me the opportunity to sort of help Liam and Adam get around and hopefully do some driving for them as well. But yeah, overall, really fun event as always. Just bummed that I didn't drive, but thanks for watching everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of other people's content of the weekend as well. And yeah, so cheers for tuning in. Big shout out to the Mighty Falk coming together to save the day, as always. Flawless towing. But I got a pretty big afternoon now. I've got to take my car back to the workshop, then I've got to go back to the coast and unload and probably have a shower and maybe sleep for 5 days or something. I'm just wrecked. Matsuri is just, I'm just so wrecked.